Freestyle, CHIO, Nations Cup. Into the arena, Jorinde Verwimp for Belgium, riding Charmer. A maximum degree of difficulty of 9.71 for this test. Just dropping off her aid slightly there into the air. Symmetrical floor plan so far. Never reaching these half passes. Just at times we can see the connection drop. The balance just goes a little bit onto the shoulder. Increasing the degree of difficulty there by breaking up the extended walk and the collective walk with the Piaffe. Piaffe fairly nice, just a couple of times you can see the horse sinking backwards. Lovely canter pirouette there to the right, really nice balance. Some mistakes here in the one-time changes. Just a little bit close behind in a couple of those. Not too disastrous, a couple of 3 6.5s. Scoring really well though in these lovely canter pirouettes. combination best of 75.145%. Just deciding to repeat those one-time changes, and she does score slightly better. That was the joker line there. 4 7s and a 7.5. Coming into the final halt there, it is Jorinde Verwimp and Charmer for Belgium. A really, really lovely, consistent test from this pair. Lovely floor plan. I really enjoyed the music actually. A compilation from Sia. Nice use of the vocals there as well, and really well timed to the movements. Just a tiny mistake in the line of one-time changes, which she then repeated in her joker line, where she scored a little bit higher. Just at times at the beginning, the horse was just getting a little bit behind the vertical. You could just see there, just dropping the pole slightly. But actually that got better as the test went on. Combination best of 75.145. So we just wait for the artistic marks to come through as we bring you the score. It's going to be very, very close to one of her best scores. Those canter pirouettes, a definite highlight. Really lovely balance, really managing to keep that uphill tendency throughout. Looking lovely and sparkly in the arena today. So just waiting for one more score to come through before we bring you that score. We have the 5 judges around the arena as Louise Bell comes into the arena with Into the Blue. So you can see their score has come through, 75.195 for Jorinde Verwimp and Charmer. Hopefully we'll bring you a bit of a breakdown of those scores.
Marks for Jorinde Verwimp and Charmer. It's combination best of
Here we go. It is 75.250 from E, 75.475 from H, 76.175 from C, 76.15 from M, and 72.925 from B. A combination best score of 75.195. A combination best score for them. So into the arena now. It is Louise Bell and Into the Blue for Great Britain. They were 26th in the Grand Prix with 66.435. This horse and rider started their careers in the showing ring and became Supreme Working Hunter 15 times. Into the arena now, Louise Bell and Into the Blue for Great Britain. Nice steps there in the Piaffe. really difficult floor plan she's put together, a maximum degree of difficulty of 10. Much better today than in the Grand Prix on Thursday. Much better connection, much better impulsion. Spook there in the collective walk. Again, a little bit of resistance there into the blue, just getting a little bit cheeky. Could just be a little bit more supple through the body in those half passes. Slightly better to the right than to the left. Lovely lines of flying changes. She has got a joker line coming up. Yeah, she chooses the extended canter. Straight into a piaffe pirouette, and it's movements like that that really increase that degree of difficulty. Ending on a high there for Louise Bell, and into the blue, hands in the air, and a big pat for Dynamo, as he's known to his friends. What a partnership these two have. Some really, really lovely work. A very, very difficult floor plan that she's put together. Maximum degree of difficulty of 10.
Jorinde Verwimp, België met Jammer, 75.195.
Some really strong work in the PF today. As I said earlier, just looking so much more connected, lots more impulsion today. Looking a lot stronger than they did in the Grand Prix on Thursday. So should be in for a better score. They finished 26th in the Grand Prix with 66.435%. Just waiting for two more judges to confirm their scores.
Horses won, of course, interpretation of the music as well.
Op het laatste resultaat nog 1 jurylid bezig met het invoeren van de...
Just had a few moments of tension in the walk today. But she is absolutely thrilled. Look at that face. So just still waiting for a score. It's looking like it's going to be around 72-73%.
Dames en heren, we gaan naar de volgende combinatie. De Verenigde Staten van Amerika. Kerrigan Gluch en Majorano. 12 jaar.
And here we have it at E 73.950, at H 72.1, at C 73.925, at M 71.775, and at B 74.050. A total score of 73.16 into second place there.
Artistic mark of 77.92.
So, next to go in the arena, it is a rider for the United States of America. It is Kerrigan Gluch, and she is riding Majorano HGF. This 12-year-old gelding by Grandioso.
And so this is the 12-year-old by Grandioso for the Hampton Green Farm of Michigan. Majorano HGF, the rider who made his debut some 5 years ago now into the US squad in Wellington, Florida. Grand Prix special winner there in March of this year, and previously
she came up through junior and young riders. In 2015 she was 3rd and 5th at the European Championships. So the bell has gone as we wait for Kerrigan to signal for her music to start.
Come. In the country of Spain, there is a valley called La Mancha.
So into the arena now, Kerrigan Gluch and Majorano HGF. Just leaving that hind leg out. Spanish music represents this horse's lovely breeding. a maximum degree of difficulty of 9.84 and a personal best score of 74.755%, so very close to that already. Definitely started on a high. Great start. She's really used this horse's strengths to pick up lots and lots of marks in the trot work so far. Plenty of eights, especially in the transitions and the piaffe and the passage. Just needs to be careful of the rhythm in that collected walk. Much better here in the extended walk. Nice changes, could definitely just have a little bit more push from the hind leg.
La Mancha.
Again, finishing on such a high with the Piaf Passage work. What a super test from Kerrigan Gluch and Medrano. Some really lovely music that matched so well with the floor plan. I just think she was very, very clever with how she put the choreography together for that test. She really played to the horse's strengths, hid away the weaknesses, and I just think she did such a great job putting that together, and I loved how the music matched. I just thought it was a really well-polished performance, great harmony between the pair of them. Some really, really super work. Really maximising on the marks in the Piaf Passage. A personal best score of 74.755%. They are incredibly close to that. Can they go even better today? Is it a new personal best? They were 24th in the Grand Prix with 67.304. Again, another partnership that have improved so much from the Grand Prix.
English then complete their test for the USA.
A big smile on Kerrigan's face. Here we have a score. You can see it there in the bottom left side of your screens. She's gone into the lead with a personal best score of 75.350, 75.65 from E, 73.975 from H, 74.775 from C, 75.575 from M, and 76.775 from B. I'm giving you the overall mark of the average between the technical and the artistic marks. You can see the breakdown on your screens when these scores come up, but a personal best score there of 75.350. That is now the score to beat. Into the arena now, it is Diederik van Silfhout, and he's riding Phileas Apache. This is a 13-year-old gelding by Apache. Diederik competed at the Rio Olympic Games, also competed at the 2014 World Equestrian Games, and has been to multiple European Championships representing the Netherlands. He was 17th in the Grand Prix, 69.565%. Into the arena, Diederik van Silfhout, and he is riding Phileas Apache for the Netherlands. strong start from this piaffe massage work. Lots of 7.5s, a couple of 8s. Looking much more relaxed in the arena today compared to that of Grand Prix on Thursday. A little bit on edge in this walk work. I'd like to see more relaxation, just affecting the stride length. Just is holding himself over the back, and of course they can't really walk out when they are tight. A maximum degree of difficulty of 9.51 for this test. Unfortunately, some mistakes there in the 2-time changes. He has got a joker line coming up shortly though, so he does have an opportunity to repeat those. Joker line now, so choosing to repeat those 2s after a clean line of 1s. Much better this time. What a great finish there for Diederik van Silfhout and Phileas Apache. The crowd are loving it. Such a great atmosphere here in Rotterdam.
Nederlandse combinatie. We kijken naar Diederik van
And
Silfhout.
our only combination for the Netherlands coming forward in this class. As I said, we had 2 withdrawals, one from Hans-Peter Minderhund and one from Marleen Boelen. So just Diederik van Silfhout coming forward for this freestyle after we watched Emily Scholtens take the win in the Grand Prix special just a few moments ago. That does of course mean that they are out of contention in the Nations Cup. Got a great test there from Diederik, as I said, looking much more relaxed in the arena today. Had quite a bit of tension in the Grand Prix. Really started on such a high with the Piaffe and Passage work at the beginning of the tests. Lots of 7.5s, a couple of 8s. That mistake in the 2 time changes was quite costly, but they were obviously able to repeat that in the Joker line, which was very, very lucky. Very consistent throughout the whole test really, with lots of 7.5s. So sitting around the 74-75%. So we just wait for one more judge to confirm their score.
Dames en heren, we gaan naar de volgende combinatie. Ik ga u voorstellen aan de Zweedse Amazone Caroline Darcourt en Lot Django. Geboren in 2010, geregistreerd in Duitsland bij het Hannoverane Verband.
That was the mistake there, just in this 2 time changes. And they finished on such a strong extended trot down the centre line towards the judges. So we have a confirmed score. Hopefully we can bring that to you right now. It's a good one. You can see it there on the scoreboard. It goes into third, 75.045%. A combination best for Diederik van Silfhout. And here are the breakdown of scores. 75.7 from E, 73.45 from H, 75.1 from C, 74.4 from M, and 76.575 from B. A total score of 75.045%. Combination best. And into third for Diederik. Next now for Sweden, though, we have Caroline Darcourt, and she's riding Lord Django, a 13-year-old gelding by Calypso. You're 11th in the Grand Prix with 70.391. So for Sweden, it is Caroline Darcourt and Lord Django. little bit of tension in the mouth at times. You can see the horse fiddling with a bit of an open mouth at times. Really nice activity though there in those half passes. Nice balance in the canter pirouette, just a little bit on the large side, and some mistakes here in these two-time changes. No joker line either, so she's not able to repeat that. Much more centred there in the canter pirouette to the right. Oh, she missed one there, and again there, so more mistakes in the one-times. Such a shame she doesn't have a joker line. Aren't joker lines, so this is part of her test. And much better in that line of changes. That's probably why she doesn't have a joker line. And there we have it for Caroline Darcourt and Lord Django for Sweden. A great job from this combination, very consistent through the test. Plenty of 7s and 6.5s, just those mistakes in both lines of changes. So that really pulled her mark down, scores of 4s and 4.5s, and then again for the 2s she got 4.5s and 5s. So very, very costly. As I said during the test, just at times you could see the horse carrying a bit of tension in his mouth, opening his mouth, fiddling with the bit a little bit. So that consistently just brought her marks down. You can see it there in the half pass, just at the beginning of that clip, and there again at the end. big on that canter pirouette, but lots to like in the test. Great activity, plenty of power that you could see there in the extended canter.
We gaan u vast voorstellen. Nee, we hebben het resultaat binnen voor Caroline Darcourt en Lord Django. 68.05 technical. Het artistieke gedeelte 76.03.
So a score of 72.045%, 71.15 from E, 73.375 from H, 72.275 from C, 71.4 from M, and 72.025 from B. So that's enough to put them into 5th place for Caroline Darcourt and Lord Django. So our final competitor before we head into the break, and it's another one for Sweden. This time it is Tinne, Vilhelmson, Silfvén and Devanto. She is a 7-time Olympian. They were 21st in the Grand Prix with 69.087%. This is a 14-year-old gelding by Chirico out of a Laurentin mare. Lovely Holstein. Definitely the most experienced rider in the class. Sweden now it is Tinne, Vilhelmson, Silfvén and Devanto. I think the guy behind is enjoying it, bobbing up and down.
Why don't you go where passion sits?
Again, another combination that's looking a lot stronger today in this freestyle.
Walk with six umbrellas in their midst.
Great activity in that piano.
maximum degree of difficulty of 9.78% for
those changes. Just a very small mistake hasn't affected her mark too much. Rhythm in that walk. Yeah, still here in the collected walk. Just needs to be very, very careful of the rhythm. It's looking quite lateral. This is a joker line. Lovely frame here in the passage. Keeping the pole up, lovely activity in the passage as well. Oh, just unfortunately just stepped back into that final hold, but a great test from Tinne, Vilhelmson, Silfvén. A great job on Devanto for Sweden. It's looking like it's going to be a good score. The score to beat so far is that of Kerrigan Gluch, 75.350. It's looking like it might be around that. She's our 7-time Olympian. And that experience definitely showed in that performance. Lovely floor plan again, some really super work. Big cheers from the crowd. Again, lovely musicality. It's really hovering around 74, 75. So, has she done enough to get into the top 3? Those scores to be confirmed. Oh, and they're climbing. They are climbing. Those artistic marks have definitely boosted the overall score. Scoring really well, and the music and the interpretation of the music, the degree of difficulty. Scoring fairly well as well in the choreography, around 8, 8.5. So we just wait for one more score to be confirmed from one of the judges before we bring that to you.
2 personen naar Parijs, Olympische Spelen 2024. Resultaat voor Tinne, Vilhelmson en Devanto. Technisch 70.7.
So here they are. She has gone into the lead. 75.810, 76.4 from E, 76.575 from H, 76.575 from C, 75.15 from M, and 74.350 from the judge at B. A total score of 75.81%. So that's it for the first half of this competition. Here you can see the current standings, very close between the top 3. We have another 7 riders left to go in the second half, so make sure you join us back at 7:42. We have the winner of the Grand Prix. She will be 4th into the arena after the break. Also another rider from Germany that was in the top 5, a rider from France that was in the top 4. So really all to play for not only the individual results but also the team results. So tune us back in at 7:42 to see where the results end up.
Ja, dames en heren, een spannend moment hier bij het CAO Rotterdam. Pakt u die bandjes erbij, oranje bandje, er staat een lotnummer op. Houdt u dat bij de hand, want u weet het, dat nummer, dat bandje, dat kan 2 tickets voor Parijs 2024. En niet zomaar Parijs, de Olympische Spelen in Parijs waard zijn. We starten de video, kijkt u naar het scherm. Ja, dames en heren, u zag het, emotie. 100 jaar paardensport, 100 jaar KNS. Wat een mijlpaal. En dames en heren, namens de KNS wil ik u bedanken voor de afgelopen jaar 100 jaar paardensport. Onze ruiters, paarden, grooms, eigenaren, sponsoren, organisaties, trainers, familie, vrienden en supporters. En ieder ander die zoveel liefde heeft gestoken in de paarden en onze mooie sport. Zonder jullie waren al onze successen niet zo groot geweest. Wat hebben we mooie dingen beleefd. In passie zijn we verenigd. Samen zijn we onverslaanbaar. En tijdens het FEI Rotterdam vieren we het 100-jarig bestaan en de toekomst. In het oprichtingsjaar van de KNS in 1923 stonden we aan de vooravond van de Olympische Spelen in Parijs 2024. En nu, 100 jaar later, herhaalt de geschiedenis zich. Die jarig is, trakteert. Ter ere van het KNS jubileumjaar verloten we onder jullie, het publiek hier in Rotterdam, 2 tickets voor de Olympische Spelen in Parijs 2024. Dames en heren, bij binnenkomst heeft u een polsbandje gekregen met een uniek nummer. Houd het nummer bij de hand en laat u zich alstublieft direct horen als uw lotnummer is getrokken. Dames en heren, we gaan kijken naar het scherm en misschien gaat u in 2024 naar de Olympische Spelen in Parijs. We starten de video. Ja, dames en heren, u ziet het lotnummer 9261. Laat u zich horen als u dat nummer gewonnen heeft. Gaat u staan, gaat u springen, gaat u juichen. We willen graag weten wie er gewonnen heeft. 9261 9261 9261. Wie heeft er gewonnen? Hier zien wij een dame op de tribune, hier op de korte zijde. En zij geeft aan dat zij het in de loop heeft en dat zij volgend jaar met 2 personen naar Parijs gaat. We gaan eens even vragen, als we in de buurt kunnen komen, hoe dat wordt ervaren. Nou, we gaan even staan, even die check erbij. Dames, jullie gaan naar Parijs, naar de Olympische Spelen. Het lukt niemand om een kaartje te krijgen en u heeft er gewoon 2. Jullie lukt het ook niet, hè? Nee, dan ga je naar Rotterdam en dan ga je gewoon met 2 kaartjes naar huis. Gefeliciteerd. Waar komen jullie vandaan? Eindhoven, de beste. Dames en heren, gefeliciteerd. Ja, dames en heren, nog 2 minuten gaan we verder met ons programma. Gaan we naar de volgende combinaties. We gaan naar België, de Verenigde Staten van Amerika, Duitsland, Frankrijk, Groot-Brittannië. Nog een Franse combinatie en we sluiten af met een Duitse combinatie. Over 1,5 minuut eerst de volgende combinatie. Nummer 7 van onze startlijst binnen. Aan de leiding namens Zweden, Tinne Vilhelmson Silfvén met D. Vanto, 75-81. Dames en heren, start nummer 7. Kijken naar de Rotterdam Topsportprijs, de FEI Grand Prix Freestyle, de FEI Dressage Nations of the Nations Cup of the Netherlands. Floor de winner, België, Flynn.
Welcome back to the second part of this Grand Prix Freestyle at the FEI Dressage Nations Cup of the Netherlands here in Rotterdam.
And resuming into our second session and final session of those in the Rotterdam Top.
There are 7 more combinations to come forward. At the moment, the France are in the lead. But next in is one for Belgium, and it is Floor de Win and Flynn. They were 10th in the Grand Prix with 70.5%. They are new to Grand Prix. It's a 9-year-old stallion by Tannenhof's Fahrenheit, out of a Sir Oldenburg mare. It is the final combination for Belgium. We have one more rider from the USA, one from Germany, 2 from France, 1 for Great Britain. Sorry, 2 from Germany to come. 2 from France, 1 from Great Britain, and 1 from the USA. So into the arena now for Belgium, Floor de Win and Flynn. nice activity though here in the pier. Nicely on the spot and great transitions. Again, just needs to be careful here in the rhythm in the walk. Just verging on being lateral. You need to see that clear V. Not quite happening, unfortunately. Changes, plenty of airtime, lots of ground cover. Just creeping a little bit behind the vertical in those ones. A joker line. She's decided to repeat the one-time changes, which I think is a bit of a mistake really. The first line was lovely and she made a mistake in that second line, resulting in her getting 4s and 5s. A lovely test there from Floor Devin and Flynn. You can see the judge at sea there, Edward Duval van Westerode from the Netherlands. A personal best score of 73.915. Sitting very close to that, was actually above that until they made that mistake. I don't know why she chose to do the one-time changes in her joker line. and then made those mistakes, resulting in her getting 4s. It was risky business, but really lovely, well put together test. Nice choreography, some really super work in the piaffe and passage. And again, this horse is just 9 years old, the youngest horse in the class. So showing great promise for the future for the Belgium team. A degree of difficulty of 8.94 for that test, so slightly easier degree of difficulty than we've seen in some of the others. But obviously, as I said, this horse 9 years old, so you would expect that. It's good to give these younger horses confidence, so as they improve and get stronger, they can increase the degree of difficulty. And here's the score: 74.7 from E, 75.55 from H, 73.825 from C, 72.9 from M, and 77.95 from B. A personal best score of 74.985% into 5th place.
74.985 into 5th place there for Florida winner and Flynn for Belgium.
There you can see the current standings. Tinne out in the lead, 75.810. Very, very close there in the top few places. So next into the arena, it's a rider for the USA. It is Benjamin Ebling, and he's riding Indeed. Came up through the youth classes in the United States of America. Was 22nd in the Grand Prix. 67.565%. This horse is a 15-year-old mare by Hofrat, out of a De Niro mare.
As well, based in Florida in the USA, Benjamin Ebling and Indeed for the United States of America.
In now for the United States of America, it is Benjamin Ebling and Indeed. Really nice in those two-time changes, well balanced, plenty of air time in them. Looking really strong in this canter work. Canter pirouettes looking really strong, nicely centered, really well balanced. Again, really using that symmetry in the floor plan. Makes it easy to follow for us and for the judges. Wasn't a joker line, that is in his floor plan. Nice steps in the extended trot, actually getting better as it goes on. I was about to say that he needed to open the frame a little bit more, and then as I was about to say it, that's exactly what happened. There we have it for the United States of America and Benjamin Ebling, and indeed he is absolutely over the moon with his performance. Some great modern music used in that freestyle. I just love watching the freestyle and seeing how these riders piece together the choreography, what music they choose to put with their horse. A degree of difficulty for that test of 9.85%. Interesting how he used the canter at the beginning of the test and then ended on the trot work. Normally we see it the other way around, but some really, really super work. Lovely flying changes, really nice canter pirouettes, so beautifully balanced. It's going to be a good score. And do you know what? It didn't start out that well. He had a really bad first entry with sixes, and so started around 60% and then just climbed throughout the test and was ranking around 75% as he finished, which would definitely challenge for a podium place at the moment. So we just wait for the scores to come through to be confirmed.
Germany now and Raphael Netz, the 12-year-old gelding by
That is a smile and a huge punch in the air. He's absolutely thrilled with his performance with that lovely mare indeed. So there you can see a score 75.690, 75.575 from E, 76.7 from H, 75.15 from C, 74.075 from M and 76.95 from B. Into second place there for Benjamin Ebling. That is definitely going to help the American team, who are trailing a little bit behind at the moment. They're in 6th place. So now into the arena, it is Raphael Netz, and he's riding Great Escape Camelot. They were 5th in the Grand Prix, 71.826%. He is a multi-medalist from under 25 European Championships. Picked up plenty of gold and silver. Rides for our Olympic champion Jessica von Breda-Vandel and her brother Benjamin Vandel. This horse is 12 years old. By Johnson, out of a Turbo Magic mare. Great to see him out at senior internationals. Into the arena for Germany. An ultimate rider for Germany, in fact. It is Raphael Netz and Great Escape Camelot. One thing I really love about this partnership is the frame is just so consistent. Like I said with Paulin Besquin earlier, this horse just stays in such a beautiful frame, really lovely and soft. Pole at the highest point, nice and open with the face on the vertical. Really lovely to watch. Lovely relaxation in the walk. Plenty of airtime in those changes, covering the ground well. Yeah, it doesn't quite get the same ground coverage in those ones, just looking a little bit stilted. This is a joker line now, is choosing to do an extended canter. And there we have it for Germany's Raphael Netz and Great Escape Camelot. Big pats for such a lovely horse. Really well ridden from this super young rider. It's looking like it's going to be a combination best score. They were 5th in the Grand Prix, 71.826, and again a really wonderful performance in this Grand Prix. Pretty mistake-free. The one-time change is not the best. However, just so lovely and balanced through the test, as I said, such a beautiful frame throughout, keeping the pole up. A lovely open frame. It's looking like it's going to be a very good score. Have we got a new leader? And if we have, how long can he keep it for? Because we've got some competitors coming up next that, in fact, beat him in the Grand Prix. So it is all to play for, and we know how tight it was in the Grand Prix, with the top 21 riders being split by just 3.6%. So you probably heard there, Raphael Netz is in the lead. What is the score? So we will bring you the score on the screen in just a few moments' time.
Ja, Steven, mooie resultaat. Nieuwe leider, 77-38 de leiding.
Here we have it. At E, it is 77.95%, at H, 77.6%, at C, 75.25%, at M, 75.5%, and at B, 80.6%. A total score of 77.380. You can see he is now at the top. For Germany, in second, it is Sweden's Tinne on
Weer een
75.810.
de combinatie namens Frankrijk, de winnares
In third, we have Benjamin Ebling, and in fourth, we have another rider from the United States. So the two riders doing very well for the USA, hopefully giving them a bit of a boost in the team results. But now we move on to our winner from the Grand Prix. It is Morgan Barbizon and Habana Libre A. They won on 72.696. This is an 11-year-old gelding by ZZ Top out of a United mare. Morgan competed at 5 World Cup finals, 2 Olympic Games in London 2012 and Tokyo 2020. Competed at the World Championships in Herning last year with her other ride, her top ride in fact, Sir Donoghue. They finished in 32nd place. France done incredibly well in this competition. Currently heading up the Nations Cup team with 14 points. So can't wait to see where they're going to finish. As I said, this was our winner from the Grand Prix. Very, very tight in the top few in the Grand Prix. We had 3 for riders from France in the top 4. So starting their test for France, it is Morgan Barbizon, and she is riding Habana Libre A.
Cher pays de mon enfance, bercé de tendre insouciance, je t'ai gardé dans mon cœur. Cher pays de mon enfance, bercé de tendre insouciance, je t'ai gardé dans mon cœur.
A maximum degree of difficulty of 9.59, and this looking very, very competitive. Super flying changes, lots and lots of 8s on the score sheets. Great relaxation in the walk. Very nice. Lovely balance in this canter work. Super into the one-time changes. It's looking good for Morgan. Joker line coming up. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, what a pity. She should have played it safe and gone for the extended canter. Still, she is in the lead at the moment with a combination best, with the final section of Piaffe and Passage to come. Combination best is 77.545. So close to that. And there we have it for Morgan Barbizon and Havana Libre A. She is delighted. What a super test from this pair. She was our winner of the Grand Prix. Can she do it again today in this Grand Prix freestyle? Just such a shame that she made those mistakes in the joker line. She decided to repeat the one-time changes, although she had a great first line, and then made mistakes and got fives. But you can see what a lovely horse this is. Beautiful frame again, like I said with Raphael just a moment ago. Such a lovely frame throughout, really nice and soft. Well balanced in all of the work. Gosh, it's looking to be a good score. Can she do the double win? We still have 3 combinations to come forward, but it's looking good for France. We have another rider for Great Britain, another rider for France and one for Germany.
Combinatie. Nee, we hebben eerst het resultaat en dat is niet zomaar een resultaat. Technisch 74,8, artistiek 84,8, 84.
Combination best is 77.545. And you can see there 79.820. A fantastic combination best there for Morgan Barbizon. We will bring you the breakdown of the scores in just a second. Here we have it. 78.625 from E, 80.550 from H, 81.675 from C, 77.6 from M, and 80.65 from B. A total score of 79.820. 2% into the lead. See her there, a good 2% in the lead over Raphael Netz for Germany. So into the arena now, it is Louise Carrier and Diego the fifth. He was 8th in the Grand Prix, 71.196. Came up through the young rider and under 25 classes. This is his first full year as a senior, 26 years old. He said the Grand Prix was his best Grand Prix so far. And he did score a lovely personal best in it too. So the music has started. And into the arena for Great Britain, Louise Carrier and Diego the fifth. That's a real shame. Just made a mistake at the end of the two-time changes there. Disunited. Or just being unsettled now into the one times. No joker line either. He does have another line of 2s and 1s though. Much better. Again, a little mistake in the 1s. just see at times Diego just dropping the bit a bit. You saw it a little bit in that PF, but definitely worse than the one before. Just dropping the bit and the weight going onto the shoulder. There we have it for Lewis Carrier and Diego, the 5th for Great Britain. Just a few costly mistakes in there, especially at the beginning with those flying changes, which was a real shame, but really consistent, especially in the second half. Lots of 7s and 7.5s, a splattering of 8s as well. A degree of difficulty score of 8.83. Very consistent throughout the test. Sitting around 72-73%. Slightly lower degree of difficulty of this test. But his first year as a senior, so as he grows in confidence, I'm sure he will adapt and make it a little bit more difficult, because it really does make such a difference in the overall marks. But again, I think another partnership that have improved on their Grand Prix from the other day. Really lovely there in the extended trots, extending that frame and extending the stride length. Some really good work in the Piaffe Passage.
Results.
So we just wait for the results to come onto your screens. I think a little bit of disappointment there from Lewis from those changes. But here we have it, 73.365 into 9th place, 74.975 from E, 71.625 from H, 72.2 from C, 72.675 from M, and 75.35 from B. So into 9th there, 73.365 for Great Britain's Lewis Carrier. 2 more combinations to come forward. It is the turn of France again, their final rider. It is Corentin Pottier, and she rides Gautelez du Filiard.
The World Championship rider in Herning in 2022. Team in France,
they were 4th at the Grand Prix, 72.326.
Corentin Pottier for France and the 12-year-old by Gautelez du Filiard.
Came up through young rider and under 25s. Competed at the World Championships last year in Herning. Finished 43rd there. France came into this competition incredibly strong, sitting on 14 points ahead of Germany on 39. Still got Morgan in the lead in this freestyle, so watch Corentin add to the mix. For France, it is Corentin Pottier and Courtelis Filiard. Balance in the canter pirouette. Again, keeping that lovely uphill tendency into the changes. Lots of eights coming through, and you can see that score jumping up. Coming up is the Joker line. Yeah, he's not taking any risks. He's going for the extended canter, 2 clear lines of changes. A personal best 77.530. activity and such lovely transitions from the passage to the piaffe. Such great fluency throughout the whole test. And there we have it, is Corentin Pottier and Gautelas de Fouillard. Such a wonderful test from this pair. Personal best 77.53%. It's going to be close to that. And can they challenge for a top spot? I'm not sure they're going to quite reach up to Morgan's 79.8, but they might well catch Raphael Netz on 77.38. I think it's enough to get into the top 3, but is it enough to get into the top 2? My goodness, this is close. It is nail-bitingly close, and that will have such a big impact on the Nations Cup team scores. France absolutely dominating this competition. Second earlier in the Grand Prix special with Pauline Basquin. And in the lead here for Morgan Barbizon in the freestyle. Is it going to be a 1-2 for France?
Westminster en Evelyn Eger. 18 jaar oud, deze afstamming van Veltissimo Davignon.
79.820 is the score to beat to go into the lead. To go into second, he needs to beat 77.38.
78.22, tweede plaats, personal best.
It sounds like he's scored a personal best. So yes, he has done enough. He's into second, and it's a personal best. Look how thrilled he was with that test. And we can bring you the scores now. 77.775 at E, 79.175 at H, 76.275 at C, 77.9 at M, and 79.975 at B. A personal best score of 78.22%. So one competitor left to come in now, and it is the turn of Germany. It is Evelyn Eger and Westminster. They were 7th in the Grand Prix, 71.326%. This is an 18-year-old gelding by Valtissimo out of a Davignon mare. So Evelyn Eger and Westminster for Germany in the arena now. The last rider to go. Great activity so far. Lovely lift in the passage. Maintaining that activity nicely into the piaffe. Lovely centre canter pirouette. Very well timed with the music as well. Two good lines of changes. Maximum degree of difficulty of 9.86 for this test. She has got 2 more lines of changes coming up as well. Doing a one-handed hip passage down the centre line. Such a shame about that little mistake in the extended trot. Really brought her score down with the 5s and 5.5s. What a finish though. A fabulous final combination there of Evelyn Eger and Westminster for Germany. Again, it's going to be another very good score, a high degree of difficulty, ranging from 8.7 to 9.5, scoring very well in the music and interpretation of the music and the choreography as well.
For the final combination completing there, Evelyn Eger.
So we know the score to beat is 79.820. In second is 78.220. In third is 77.380. And in fourth is 75.810. We saw Evelyn trending around 75-76%. So, can she challenge for a podium place? Can she challenge her teammate, Raphael Netz? She was 7th in the Grand Prix. Raphael was 5th. Is she going to shake up the top 3? That is the question. Some really super work. Nice and consistent through the paces. And here we have it. It is in fourth, 77.975 at E, 78.275 at H, 76.875 from C, 75.3 from M, and 77.925 from B. So into fourth place, therefore, Germany's Evelyn Eger and 77.270%. So our winner, it is Morgan Barbizon and her ballet libre A. She won the Grand Prix, and she does it again here in the freestyle. Second is Corentin Pottier and Gauthier de Villiard. He is in second with 78.220. A personal best there. And third and fourth for Germany. Third is Raphael Netz and Great Escape Camelot. He scored 77.38%, a combination best. So in the top 3 we have 2 combination bests and 1 personal best. Great to see all of these amazing results from these riders.
USA's best finisher in the freestyle, Ebling, and indeed in 6th place.
So we just wait to see what happens to our Nation Cup standings. Surely France have still got to be in top position. 1-2 in the freestyle. Here we can see the final result. Morgan out in the lead. Corentin in second, Raphael and Evelyn for Germany in third and fourth, Tinne in fifth, Benjamin for the USA in sixth, closely followed by Kerrigan in seventh place. Jorinde Verwimp, our first rider in down there, and then we can see Floor Divin, Lewis Carrier, Louise Bell and Caroline Darcourt in 10th, 11th, 12th and 13th place. So there we have the final standings for the team results. In the lead, it is France. They take the win for this Nations Cup. 11 points for them. Germany in second, 38. Sweden in third with 44. Great Britain in fourth with 56. Belgium fifth, 67. United States of America in 85 points. The Netherlands unfortunately out because they had 2 withdrawals in today's classes. A real shame for the Netherlands, but fantastic results for France. Very exciting for them ahead of the Olympics in Paris next year. Some really fantastic combinations coming through. So we just set up for the prize giving now. Can just sit and enjoy the slow-mo highlights for the top 3 while we prepare for the prize giving. We will be bringing that to you in just a few moments' time. So here we have the prize giving for the top 3 for this Grand Prix Freestyle. It is France at 1, 2 and Germany in third. She did it in the Grand Prix and she's done it again today with this fantastic young horse, Havana Libre A. It is, of course, Morgan Barbizon. Such a wonderful test. A very, very exciting partnership.
As we welcome the top 3 in the
two-time Olympian. She will definitely be looking for a place on the
Led
French team
passes,
for the
Barbizon.
Paris
Second
Olympics
France,
next
Corentin
year.
Pottier. And third for Germany, Raphael Netz and Great Escape. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause. Our top 3 in the freestyle.
Oh, fantastic top 3. 3 wonderful tests, but of course it was Morgan who took the win.
Coming forward, the winning combination and top the Grand Prix as well.
Just shy of 80%, 79.820%. A combination best.
Already coming into their own here with the 11-year-old
This horse is just 11 years old.
Horse Havana Libre as the top combination here from strong group with first and second in the lineup here as well.
So we just celebrate Morgan's win.
Natuurlijk gaan we de felicitaties overbrengen. Als eerste de voorzitter van de jury, Eddie de Wolf van Westerrode, gaat de
France
felicitaties
really
overbrengen.
dominating at this competition
Morgan
with
Barbizon.
3 riders in the top 4 in the Grand Prix and 1-2 here in the freestyle and second in the special earlier on. So congratulations to our winner Morgan Barbizon and Habana Libre A with 79.82%. So in second place it is Corentin Pottier and Louise Bell, 78.22% for them. And in third it is for Germany, Raphael Netz and Great Escape Camelot, 77.38%. Morgan and Raphael scoring their combination best scores. Corentin achieving a personal best.
And congratulating each of our top 3 with Morgan Barbizon in the first place, second to Corentin Pottier of France and Gaudelas. The Galley by Todelas again, Dutch bred, as we go to third with Raphael Netz for Germany on that score, over 77 on 77.38 with the Johnson side Dutch bred 12-year-old Great Escape Camelot. Top 3 horses, all Dutch bred.
There you go, top 3 horses, all Dutch bred here in Rotterdam. A great celebration for the Dutch bred horses. So there we have Corentin Pottier and Louise Bell. A fantastic test. It was a close one, 77.380 in third and 78.220 in second. There we have Raphael Netz and Great Escape Camelot for Germany, 77.38%. 3 really super tests, all very deserving of their podium places. So now we celebrate with a lap of honour. It is of course France that took the Nations Cup as well, but we celebrate Morgan Barbizon, who has absolutely smashed it here in Rotterdam. A win in the Grand Prix and another win here in the Grand Prix Freestyle with a huge 79.82%. France are on top and they're going to want to stay there heading into the Olympics next year. I really hope you've enjoyed the coverage of this CHIO Rotterdam. It is the CDIO Nations Cup Dressage, brought to you by Clip My Horse TV. It's been fantastic watching along with you. Huge congratulations to our top 3 and huge congratulations to the French team. Huge celebrations for them tonight, that's for sure.
Ja, prachtig dames en heren. U bent zo'n enthousiast publiek hier in Rotterdam. En we gaan zo naar de landenprijzen.
The presentation to come then for the top 3 teams.
So we still wait for the top 3 teams
of the Netherlands as we
for the prize giving for those.
That will conclude the team competition as part of the
it is of course France in the lead, then Germany, then Sweden, 1, 2, 3.
And yesterday, of course, was show jumping as well, where we saw the orange colours flying high with the Netherlands as the winning team in jumping.
Misschien weet u dan al wie er gaat winnen.
Yeah, it's fantastic music from Marcus throughout the weekend here, and I think we're almost set for the presentations, and the music may be a clue to our winning team, but we're getting set to welcome our top three here for the FEI Dressage Nations Cup of the Netherlands.
So here we have the prize giving for our winning teams of the Nations Cup here in Rotterdam. It is Team Sweden coming in. They finished in third place.
Helix en Marina Mattsson, Gerion, Emma Johnson, Decanto, Tinne Vilhelmson, Silfvén, Lord Django, Caroline, Darcourt, Sweden.
Welcome into
So
Sweden.
our team of Sweden.
Emma Johnson, Tinne Vilhelmson, Silfvén, and Caroline Darcourt, who will finish.
It is Marina Mattsson and Helix. It is Emma Johnson and Gerion, and it is Tinne Vilhelmson, Silfvén and Devanto, as well as Caroline Darcourt and Lord Django. They finish with a team total of 44.
Hier in het Kralingse Bos, hier bij de Rotterdamse Manege, hier bij het CAO Rotterdam. Op die derde plaats het team van Zweden. En verwend is dus met een
So huge congratulations to Team Sweden and their chef to keep, Bojana, as they complete their lap of honour. Highest placed rider was Marina Mattsson and Helix, that lovely 9-year-old.
Ja, dames en heren, het team van Zweden. En wij horen u bijna niet, dus die deelnemers ook niet. Even wat harder, Rotterdam. Kom op.
Big round of applause for our team of Sweden.
Mooi.
They finish in third place, take away €3,000.
Fantastische prestatie en u ziet het ook op het scorebord al. De verrassing is er al af. 44 punten Zweden. We krijgen straks Duitsland op de tweede plaats. En de overwinning gaat naar Frankrijk.
Sorry, Helix is in fact 11 years old, not 9.
Ja, dan doen we nog één keer
Still a wonderful young horse. A really great team. Performed exceptionally well here. With the experience of Tinne Vilhelmson, Silfvén and Devanto. Tinne's a 7-time Olympian.
Dames en heren, op
And
de
then
tweede plaats. We gaan naar
in
Duitsland.
second place it is Germany. It is Raphael Netz. We saw him take third place in the Grand Prix Freestyle, riding Great Escape Camelot, Franziska Sturgemeyer and Samurai. They finished 7th in the Grand Prix Special earlier today. Then we had Anna Christina Ebling. She was riding Sam Donohue, 16-year-old. They finished 12th in the Grand Prix and in the Special. And of course the final horse and rider combination that we saw in the arena. It is Evelyn Eger and Westminster. They finished 4th in the freestyle and 7th in the Grand Prix. They finished with a total points of 38. Their chef to keep, Hidmard Lammers. Huge congratulations to Team Germany as they complete their lap of honour. Thumbs up from the crowd. What a great atmosphere it is here in Rotterdam. Such a knowledgeable crowd as well.
Ja, mooi dames en heren. U bent gaan staan voor de deelnemers voor de tweede plaats voor Duitsland. Mooi eerbetoon aan dit Duitse team. Mooi eerbetoon voor die tweede plaats.
The team in second there as we build up to our winning team of this FEI Dressage Nations Cup of the Netherlands. The team for France.
So huge congratulations to Germany with their 4 riders finishing on a total score of 38. But our winners, of course, absolutely dominated here in Rotterdam. You can see them coming into the arena now, led by Morgan Barbizon and Habana Libre A. They took the win in the Grand Prix and in the freestyle. Then we can see Pauline Basquin and Seratorius de Rima IFCE. They were second in the Grand Prix and they won the Grand Prix special. Then we had Corentin Pottier and Cotilis du Filiad, fourth in the Grand Prix and second in the freestyle. And then, of course, Alexandre Ayash, you can see there. He's riding Jolene. They finished 13th in the Grand Prix and 6th in the special. A high five there from Morgan Barbizon and Pauline Basquin. Absolutely dominated with a team total of just 11 points as they dismount to head onto the podium. Their chef d'équipe is Jean Morel.
Jean Morel, de chef d'équipe van het Franse
Big
team.
hugs for the French team as they head onto the podium. Huge congratulations to Team France for taking this FEI Nations Cup CDIO. Absolutely fantastic results throughout the competition. Huge smiles. And here is the French national anthem. There we have the national anthem of France. Big hugs there between Morgan and Pauline Basquin. These guys have been fantastic. It's been such a pleasure to watch. Such lovely harmony between all of the horses and riders. And now we can see the prizes being presented by our president of the ground jury, Edward de Wolf van Westerode.
And presenting to the team for France, Alexandre Ayash, to Pauline Basquin, to Corentin Pottier, and to our winner of the Grand Prix and the freestyle, Morgan Barbizon, the team for France.
A lovely FEI trophy for the French team. And of course, we can't forget about the grooms. We can see them standing there behind our riders. They put in so much work, so much effort. So a huge congratulations to the team behind the team, the people that go unseen, the owners, the grooms, the friends, the family, the saddlers, the farriers, the nutritionists, the physios, the chiropractors. So many people go into getting these riders onto this podium, and they cannot be forgotten about. But especially those hard-working grooms.
Nog even voor de foto. Mooi moment. En dames en heren, ook hier aan deze bestuurslid.
As they raise their flowers aloft.
De heer Bert Laman, en hij brengt de felicitaties over en overhandigt de wisselbeker.
And more prizes.
prachtige wisselbeker, prachtige schaal voor de winnaars
Lovely
van
silver
deze
plaque.
landenprijs.
I'm sure that will be treasured for a very, very long time. As that's handed to the chef de keep, John Morel.
Goed, dames en heren, dan gaan we nog even natuurlijk een mooie foto maken van het team van Frankrijk. Dan zetten ze een beetje dichter bij elkaar.
So they get together now for a picture. What a team.
Smile.
Big smiles from the French team. Absolutely fantastic performances. What wonderful horses, what wonderful riders. It's been such a pleasure to watch them. I really hope you've enjoyed the coverage here on Clip My Horse TV as we watch the riders remount as they go for their prize, for their lap of honour, sorry.
Four fantastic horses too.
How athletic are they getting back on?
With Morgan Barbizon winning both those sections, fourth and second for Corentin Pottier and Gutelas across the week. It was a 1-2 as well for Pauline Basca and Torius
Whee!
and Alexander
I'm
Ayash
feeling a little
and
bit
Julie.
lively. That was Corentin Pottier flying across the arena there. Let's hope he's okay. Yep, he's back. So we welcome them to do their lap of honour. Our wonderful French team, led by Morgan Barbizon, the winner of the Grand Prix and the Grand Prix Freestyle, followed by Pauline Basquin and Seratorius de Rima. They were second in the Grand Prix and won the special. Then, of course, Corentin Pottier and Gotelis de Fouillard, fourth in the Grand Prix, second in the freestyle, and not forgetting Alexandra Ayash and Jolene, 13th in the Grand Prix and 6th in the special. Huge congratulations to the French team. But that is it from me, Natasha Baker. I hope you've enjoyed watching along with us this afternoon. Have a fantastic evening and enjoy the rest of the competition. But that's it from me. Thank you very much and good night.
Mooi, dames en heren. Alexandra Ayash, Pauline Basquin, Corentin Pottier en Morgan Barbizon. De teamleden voor Frankrijk. En natuurlijk ook die chef d'équipe Jean Morel.
Ladies and gentlemen, setting them off, our winning team of the FEI Dressage Nations Cup of the Netherlands. Well done, the team for France.
En dames en heren, we gaan afscheid nemen van het team van Frankrijk. Een prachtige prestatie. Eerste plaats hier in Rotterdam. Dames en heren, we zien u morgen terug. Om 9 uur gaan we verder bij het CAO Rotterdam. Een goede reis naar huis, maar u hoeft nog lang niet naar huis, want er is nog veel feest hier in Rotterdam. Party time.
It is party time in Rotterdam. Fantastic day of competition. We've seen a little of everything from football to footfall in the dressage as well. Tomorrow we are back with lots of jumping, several Grand Prix, including, of course, the Longines Port of Rotterdam Grand Prix here of the Netherlands.
Zo in de fontein, van hier naar rechts, dan kom je langs het statige stadhuis. En dit hier is de meet, de straat die de stad Kien. De stad gaat door, maar jij bent even stil het te zien. Schrijf toch uit over die moffen, houd toch op over die bommen. Rotterdam staat zonder hart, mijn hart ligt er wel verdomme. Wat een ander ook mag zeggen, die slaat de plank maar mis. Rotterdam, de mooiste rotstad die er is. Zie je daar de Vilhelmsbrug, daar verder op de Zwaan. De twee gevaarters kijken ons vanuit de hoogte aan. Altijd vol zijn de terrassen die bij de oude haven horen. En trots staat daar dat witte huis, die vriendelijke toren. De blaak is op een marktdag vol handen uit de mouwen. En wordt omringd door Rotterdams merkwaardigste gebouwen. Vooruit naar de Oostzeedijk toe, daar is het goed toeven. Dan kan je nog de sfeer van het studentenleven proeven. En Kralingen, ook Kralingen, zijn villa's en zijn klas. Ja, Kralingen zal toch wel altijd blijven hoe het was. Schrijf toch uit over